What's up, everybody? Thank you for clicking in. Beautiful Monday it is. We've got a great Monday for a Monday. Usually Mondays sort of suck. Got Texas gets to defend its border. I know, right? A federal appeals court is going to they overruled the other really kind of not a good ruling from the other court. So that's a big win. But also, before we get to the article, I want to show you the controlled meltdown of Jena Griswold, Secretary of State, Colorado, reacting to the ruling that had just been handed down, which should set the precedence of other things to come. Now, check it out. Watch this right quick.
I remember when I lost my mind.
Oops. Wrong video. Right.
My larger reaction is disappointment. I do believe that states should be able, under our Constitution, to bar oath-breaking insurrectionists. And ultimately, this decision leaves open or leaves...
I've seen Elon Musk AI robot people with better facial movers and maneuvers that look more human than this person right here. But anyways, back to the video.
Open the door for Congress to act to pass authorizing legislation. But we know that Congress is a nearly non-functioning body. So ultimately, it will be up to the American voters to save our democracy in November.
That's okay. That's actually kind of how this is supposed to work, I think. But anyways, in the comment section, let me know what you think about that. Okay, so now let's get to the article with Texas. That's a pretty big deal, though, considering the fact that actually that's, what she's talking about. That is how the voting system works. If somebody hasn't been charged with anything like they're talking about, I think it's okay to let them go ahead and run for office. And if the people don't like what they see, they don't have to vote for them. Maybe, possibly. Is that the deal? Anyway, so here, let me get to this article right quick, and we'll enjoy. This is another really good win for America. So another wow. Yeah, that's right. Just in, federal appeals court reverses judge ruling allows Texas immigration law that allows police to arrest the illegals to take effect. So now I know if you actually look into the meat and potatoes of this right here, that more than likely, even after the arrest, they'll kind of go to the ICE. The ICE goes to this. The federals re-release them. But it just shows that it won't be as easily as like just a catch and release. And maybe we could actually weed out some of the Chinese operatives that are coming through. And it'll force them to run right up through California, New Mexico, and Arizona, which then puts everybody on blast in those places, like the cartels who possibly could be running things. But I'll read this right here, and we'll humor ourselves with the fact that we do see a definite power struggle that seems to be happening within the United States. And, we worry about terrorist stuff, but really our own people, our government stuff is kind of like not good. More good news. I'll read the article here. The Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals granted a temporary stay of a federal judge's decision to put a Texas law allowing police to arrest the illegals on hold for a week. And that was what happened there. So the appeals court ruling will stay in place until the Supreme Court intervenes on March 9th. So, a little bit better than what it was. U.S. District Court Judge Ezra and a Reagan appointee last Thursday issued a temporary injunction that blocked a Texas law that gave local police officers power to arrest these people. The preliminary injunction granted by the U.S. District Judge David Ezra pauses a law that was set to take effect March 5th and came as President Joe Biden and his likely Republican challenger in November, which would be the great Donald Trump. They were visiting Texas' southern border to discuss the immigration. Texas officials are expected to appeal, ABC News reported. And this, so if we remember right, we'll go back to December. Greg Abbott signed a bill that gives Texas police the power to arrest illegal aliens amid Biden's border invasion. And then there was a huge uproar, and there was, I believe, the Texas Supreme Court was like, hey, you can't do that. And there was a whole thing about the removal of the razor wire and other little deterrents to try to keep these people at bay. And at the Texas-Mexico border, there's if I play my cards right, I can find a video of Trump trolling some of these people that were on the other side of the border. He actually waves at them. They acknowledge him. Let me see if I can find that real quick. It's pretty interesting. So Trump is standing at the border, looking through the razor wire at people that want to cross. It gets really good. Watch this.
They like Trump. Could you believe it? They like
That's got to be absolute gold. But anyways, back to the article real quick. Let me flip back over to that. But last little bit here, it says in quotes, because this would be Greg Abbott speaking. He said Biden's deliberate inaction has left Texas to fend for itself, which it has. You got to remember, I predict 20 million will be in the United States by the end of the Biden regime's first term. If we only have one term, as long as we can actually pull through. You got to remember, guys, if we can make it through the lawfare into 2024, when Trump gets elected, you've got to remember the Democrats now have a plan to actually not certify the election. And that's what they tried to charge Trump with and impeach him over. If you remember, that just lots of things were crazy. But anyway, so back to the thing. It says Abbott said adding the new bill is designed to stop the tidal wave of illegal entry into Texas. It's not going to be a be-all, end-all, but it's a start as far as other states that are allowing it to happen for strategic reasons. At the Texas-Mexico border today for a bill signing ceremony that will take Operation Lone Star to the next level, Abbott said on this Twitter post in December. So we're headed into a few wins. That's a good thing to see these happen. But the thing about it is like, when it comes down to, are we out of the water? No, because you got to remember, when it comes to people like Letitia James, she has completely went off the rails. She, gets this supposed court win against Trump, and within the last, not even a week after Holter was like, no, don't worry, businesses, you're gonna be safe. We were only going after Trump and everything, so it wasn't totally political at all. And next thing you know, the world's largest beef company is under fire right now under a climate change. Numbers that are really skewed. I can't say too much on YouTube because they're so weird about trigger words, but long story short, climate change is this thing now that they can use to kind of like just decide to do whatever. And, think about this. Like I say, the Democrats want to not certify the election if this goes through. If they, if Trump wins, or even if we can beat the lawfare. But so that means it's even more your duty, guys, to hit that like, subscribe, and share. That helps the videos get out. We're really getting beat over the head with algorithms for some reason. So this channel here just kind of tools along, doing the best we can. We won't stop. We'll keep moving forward if we can. And I can't thank you enough for sticking around, because I see a bunch of people that's been watching this channel since day one. We've grown, we've saw, and we're still alive. All right. Thank you, guys. Peace out, and I will see you guys soon.